Hi, in this video I will show you a few ways of selecting columns from a data frame in pandas. So I have here a data CSV file in this link, and I will put this link in the description. So as you can see, it has about 8 columns here. It has release, color, age, 6, and different other columns. So what we do is, I created a data frame here, and to select a column, all you have to do is just put the data frame df, square bracket, and single quotes or double quotes, and then the name of the column. So let's run this, and we're going to be selecting which is the year column. So this is the year column. We selected that. Another way is to use the column name itself, but df.A, the name of the column. So this color is actually the name of this column. So this is just another way. Let's try that one. So as you can see, now we selected that color column, but this works only if the name of the column doesn't have a space. If it has a space, it's going to give you an error, so you can't do that. So you need to be using this one instead. So another way is, if you like to select multiple columns, this is just another way, but you need to pass it on as a list. So basically create a list and then give it to the data frame. So you put it inside of the square brackets, and then that will select those columns. So you see release, color, 6, so all of them are selected. So that's one other way. And then we can use this ilog function. So we give it, so as you can see, this colon means select a row, every row, so from the beginning to the end, and then you put a comma and then the name of the index for the column. So remember, these are the index for the column, and we passed on as a list. So you're saying, hey, from first row until the end, select all these columns, display that. So when you run it, as you can see, we go all the way to the end, and then we select all those 3 columns. So that's another way. If you just need to select one column, you just say, let's say 3, you run it, you select just that column. So as you can see, we selected the year column, and it's just the same way as this one. So let's go back to the original one. That's another way. Then we can use list comprehension. We use let me just put the original one I had. So let's run this. So we are going to be selecting, so we have I in DataFrame.column. So this is going to be a list of columns, remember. So you need a list, and then I is going to be the first, second, third, fourth. It picks those the name of the columns. In our case, it's going to be this 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's going to be these names, and it's going to pick all of those, and then it's going to say, if it ends with ed, display it. So these 2 column names ends with ed, as you can see here, and it just selects those columns. So this is list comprehension. Remember, it's inside the square brackets, so it's going to be returning a list, and we are going to be passing that list to our data frame. And this is just a little bit longer version of that, just in case if you want to see that. So what you do is, we're going to run it. You get the same results. Remember, this way what I did was, so you put it inside square brackets. Remember that. If you don't put it, you're going to get an error, because this is going to be returning a list of items. So it's going to search, get an item that ends with ed, and then basically appends it on our list. So this is our list. It keeps appending one item after another. So it's going to find 2 columns, and then we pass that list of columns to our data frame, and then we run it. We select all those columns. So this is just a few ways of selecting columns in pandas data frame. Hope this helps. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more videos.